I had said to the Lord, if there was a modern day Holocaust, I would not be silent. Well, guess what? This was the modern day Holocaust for me. Global human trafficking. More slaves in the world today than ever before in history. And even though I didn't feel good enough, equipped enough, or special enough, at 40 years old, was I going to spend the rest of my life singing about injustice, or blogging about injustice, or tweeting about injustice, or sitting in coffee shops talking about it? Or was I going to cross the street and do something with my own time, my own talent, and my own treasure? That was the line in the sand for me. So in many ways, how could I say no when Jesus had saved me, when Jesus had delivered me, when Jesus had redeemed me and healed me and restored me? I could have easily been one of the people that we were rescuing, the ones that we rescue today through the work of 821. And I was the victim of childhood sexual abuse, and I was so full of shame and so full of guilt and anger. And you know, my own birth certificate actually doesn't have a name on it. It says child's name number 2508 of 1966. So when I talk about human trafficking in terms of statistics, people can switch off because numbers are numbing and numbers are desensitizing and numbers are dehumanizing. And God didn't create numbers, God created people. But when we remember that behind every single story is a real live person, it changes everything. And it changes the way we value and we listen to people's stories. When I say 2508 is Christine Caine, it changes everything. It's not just a statistic. You know, today, every time we put a trafficker in jail, and every time we see a woman or a child or a man rescued, it blows me away. I feel like Joseph in Genesis chapter 50, verse 20, even though I had a background of abuse and abandonment and rejection and marginalization and all the things that could have stopped me, I feel like Joseph, who said to his brothers, you meant this for evil against me, but God meant it for this very purpose, to save many people alive. That God took all of the broken aspects of my past, all of the fragments of my past that were broken, that could have caused me to be paralyzed, to be crippled, to not fulfill my God-given purpose. God wove it together in a tapestry of His grace and has allowed my past to help give other people a future. I want you to know that you don't have to be a product of what happened to you. You are who God says you are, and God can take all of the broken fragments of your past. He can weave them together in a tapestry of grace, and your past can be used to give someone else a future and to give them hope and to give them purpose.